Hi, I'm Kirsten Romero, registered dietitian with Senior Services of Southeastern Virginia. And we're back again to do some cooking from my pantry. Today we're going to make a pantry pasta using pasta and some canned fish. I've got some tuna here, but you can use whatever canned fish that you prefer, and that gives you some good protein. We use some garlic, some olive oil, and some herbs that you probably already have in your pantry. Okay, so, also we'll be using some fresh garlic. So I already got started and I made the noodles and I cooked them al dente, just boiled the water and cooked them al dente, and then I poured them into this dish and put a little bit of olive oil on them to keep them from sticking. Now the beauty of this dish is that you only use one pan. So we're gonna walk over here, and I've been heating this pan on about medium, and it has some olive oil in it, and I'm going to put some minced garlic. I did 4 cloves of minced garlic, so I'm gonna put those in. It's probably gonna sizzle. Yeah, I'm gonna put those into the pan now, and then, very easy, but we're going to get 1 teaspoon of dried basil. And you know, if you didn't have the fresh garlic, you could use garlic powder, or you can buy fresh garlic in jars now. It's already all minced for you. That's really convenient. So next I'm going to use some dried oregano, and I'm going to use a teaspoon of that. Just put it right here into the pan. I'm going to make a nice little paste. And last, the recipe actually calls for a tablespoon of chili flakes, and it says that it's optional. I know that my family probably wouldn't like a full tablespoon, so I'm gonna go ahead and use 1 teaspoon, which is 1/3 of a tablespoon, since there are 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. And that way I'll get a little bit of a kick, some extra flavor from that spice and heat, but I'm not gonna burn everyone's mouth off. You can totally leave that out too. So we're just going to stir this all up and get this, all the flavors melding, and get like a nice little paste here. And we're gonna give that about 2 minutes, and then we'll come back. So we're gonna cut off for now. Okay, now we're back. I did want to mention that I used a whole grain pasta here, and one of the reasons I did that is because of the fiber content. The more fiber you have in your diet, the more full you will feel, the more satisfied, and it keeps everything working and makes you feel better in your digestive system as well. Now we did let this garlic over here saute, and one last thing we need to add is the canned fish. So you can use any canned fish you like. I happen to have some star-kissed tuna. So I'm going to put all of this in here to saute with the other herbs and with the garlic and the olive oil. I went ahead and rinsed this already, which rinses away some of that sodium content. And then I drained it too, just so I'm not putting water or oil into my mixture here. And we're just gonna cook this up. Oh, it's looking really good. We're gonna cook it up, and we're gonna get it all into a nice little paste. And I don't know if you can see, camera person, can you make it so I can see this a little bit?
Yeah.
But you can see that I've got all these great herbs. I mean, a lot of flavor here. Got the tuna, the basil, the oregano, some chili flakes, and the olive oil. So, all right, we're gonna give that a couple minutes to cook, and then we'll come back again. Okay, and we're back, and I've actually heated this up really nicely, and you can see that all the tuna with all the spices are all melded together, blended up nicely. It makes like a thick little delicious concoction. And then we're going to add the pasta into this mixture. And this way we'll heat the pasta back up, because the pasta probably got a little cold, sitting out waiting for us to do the rest of the recipe. If you have a bigger pot, I would use it, because this is actually really tight fit here. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this all up, and we're gonna see just how delicious this is. It smells so good. I wish you could smell it. It smells wonderful. And get a little bit of fish all the way around. I love how it's coating all the noodles. I think this penne pasta was a good choice. You're getting a little bit of that stuff right inside the noodles, inside the opening. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the heat. And, ooh, that looks delicious. It's kind of heated through. I'm gonna pour it back into my serving bowl. And then there are some optional things you can do kind of to garnish and to add even some more flavor. Remember, we don't have any salt in this recipe. So one of the options is to add Parmesan cheese, which is a nice salty cheese. So I'm gonna add that on top. I think that'll add some nice flavor. And really, for the whole recipe, I probably added about 2 tablespoons. And then I think that lemon goes beautifully with fish. So I'm gonna add some lemon as well. I get a nice little zing of flavor with my spoon. And mix this all up. Ooh, that looks so good. That looks just delicious. All of this wonderful, delicious fish and spices and cheese, a little bit of lemon. Ooh, I can't wait to try it. So when we come back, we're gonna have one of my family members try it out. See you then. So I scooped up a bowl of pasta for you, Nicole. Why don't you try it? Tell me what you think.
Okay.
It's really good. Great. Well, hopefully you'll try some of these recipes at home. And I hope that you've enjoyed our time here cooking from my pantry with my wacky family. Thank you.